don't wake up at 2 a.m. to go see if the waves are lighting up. That's just me. So cool, right? Yeah, okay. Well, next time there's a red tide, I highly recommend it. It's very fun. It looks like lightning going through the waves. Anyway, okay. Let's hear about another one. Seat 15, Donovan.
I did mold.
Mold?
Yeah.
What kind of mold?
Just mold. Yeah. It has like a variety of colors. So it's not just one specific mold. There's like thousands of people that do. And then like it grows like houses.
Yeah.
And like for it, and then like if you see getting affected, I would just say
Yeah. Go see your doctor. Location that was home east, also to live in and stuff. So being mindful of like if you're swimming in that or drinking it. Okay. Let's hear from one more. Seat 32. Audrey, do you want to take that for us? Yeah, cool. Okay. So dust mites, keeping things clean, controlling humidity, those are all great things. Awesome. Okay. So period 1. We have exciting stuff. We are finishing up our lab from yesterday, but we're also kickstarting our next lab. So we're wrapping up one and rolling right into our next one. Okay. So I took a peek at some of our tubes. We definitely have some reactions going, okay? So what we're going to do today, before anybody moves, first, if you can grab out your worksheet from yesterday, our lab worksheet. Yeah, you actually didn't write down any data yesterday. We were just getting it set up, and then it was easy data. Okay. All right. So we need our lab worksheet from yesterday. So so far we just did the steps, right? Do make sure on the front page at the bottom it says sample you chose. Make sure you write in there what it was that you were testing. So we had 2 positive controls again, right? One for coliform, one for E. coli. We had a negative control, so we should see nothing happening there, right? We had our well water from the Williams family, and then a sample of your choosing. So that blank on the front page should be whatever one you chose to test, okay? I have no self-control in science, so I did test all of the portions, but I got curious and could not finish. So we'll see what everything looks like, okay? So everybody has that written in, yeah?
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to come by, I'm going to drop off your samples. Once you get them, I want you to first observe the bacterial growth. So if the detection broth has changed to a blue-green, that confirms the presence of coliforms. Okay, so if it's blue-green, there are definitely coliforms. Okay, so record your observations in the data table, and then we are going to use a long-wave UV light to examine our tube. So we're going to shine the light away from your eyes onto the tube, a blue-green color with fluorescence. So if it's blue-green and it fluoresces, indicates the possible presence of E. coli. So we'll record those observations. I just have one of these fancy lights. You guys are going to get to come up to to me in groups as I call you up to take a look at that, okay? And if that's the case, so if it's blue-green, it fluoresces, we're gonna add 2 drops of the indole detection reagent to each tube that has that blue-green color with fluorescence. And if we get the formation of a red ring at the top of the medium, that confirms that there is E. coli in your sample, okay? So once you've come up and taken a look at them, UV light and added 2 drops of indole potentially, okay? I want you to take a few minutes and at the end of your worksheet, explain what a positive result for coliforms means, okay, for your sample, for the Williams family, okay? So take a few minutes and write that. Does that sort of make sense for where we're starting today? Killer. Okay. Also, very blunt. So my afternoons are freshman biology. Imagine. Close your eyes. Take yourself to this place. Imagine raccoons have come into my classroom and they touched everything and licked it. Okay? So assume everything at your lab bench is very dirty. Clean it all, okay? Like pipette, table, everything. So just assume everything is really grossly dirty. Clean it. Disinfect it all. Remember, we're working with bacteria, right? And so if we get some contamination, even though I told my freshmen 100 times, please don't contaminate your guys' experiment. They're still working on self-control. So, disinfect. Okay? Sound good? Make sense? Yes. Okay. So, I'm going to come by with your samples, start recording your observations of each one, and then I'm going to call up group by group to take a peek on the UV light and potentially be adding some indole solution, okay? When you're done, you're writing down some info at the end of your worksheet, and then we're going to get started on